Nobody prepares you for this phase, the silent phase where you slowly start shrinking yourself just to keep someone from leaving, where your standards quietly drop, your boundaries blur, and you convince yourself it's love when deep down it's just the fear of being alone. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't fall in love, they fall into emotional dependency. There's a massive difference. Love is choosing someone from a place of fullness. Dependency is needing someone from a place of emptiness. And needing is dangerous because in every dynamic, the one who needs less holds more power, not through manipulation, but through basic human psychology. The less attached person feels freer, and freedom is magnetic. Think about your last situation. Did you still wake up early, hit the gym, and stay locked in on your goals? Or did your mood depend on how fast they replied? Did you check your phone more than your progress, rearrange your schedule to match theirs, ignore obvious red flags just to keep the vibe alive? That's not romance, that's self-abandonment disguised as passion. Attraction doesn't grow under pressure, it grows in space. Human nature doesn't value what feels guaranteed. Scarcity creates value, unlimited access feels ordinary, and when you're always available, always accommodating, always adjusting, you don't look loving, you look replaceable. Discipline changes the equation. Discipline says, I care about you, but I care about my mission too. It says, I choose you, I don't need you. That energy is rare, and rare is attractive. Picture two versions of the same person. One double texts, overanalyzes every delay, cancels workouts, skips work sessions, spirals when energy shifts. The other feels the same emotions, but keeps structure intact. Gym stays, work stays, sleep stays, routine stays. They feel anxiety but don't let it control behavior. If something feels off, they observe before reacting. They evaluate patterns instead of chasing reassurance. Guess which one gets respected? People subconsciously test boundaries, not because they're evil, but because humans test what they can get away with. If you're always available, they expect it. If you tolerate mixed signals, they continue sending them. Predictable attention loses value. Boundaries only work when discipline protects them. Love without discipline becomes obsession. You overinvest, overgive, overexplain, trying to earn reassurance. But the more you chase reassurance, the more your energy communicates insecurity, and attraction respects stability, not insecurity. Confidence is quiet. It doesn't send midnight essays demanding validation. It doesn't stalk stories creating imaginary narratives. It doesn't crash out every time there's distance. It moves calm. It stays focused. It has purpose outside of romance. Emotional strength is discipline applied to feelings. It's feeling jealousy, but not acting irrationally, feeling fear, but not begging, feeling attachment, but still maintaining self-respect. If your happiness depends entirely on one person's attention, you've already surrendered your leverage, and leverage isn't about controlling someone, it's about controlling yourself. The strongest position in any relationship is genuinely being okay if they leave. When you know you'll survive either way, you stop performing, stop forcing, stop negotiating your worth, and start choosing instead of clinging. High value isn't money, followers, or status. It's self-control. It's walking away from disrespect even when you're emotionally attached, keeping promises to yourself even when you're in love, refusing to trade long-term growth for short-term validation. Stop asking why they don't value you and start asking whether you valued yourself first, whether you protected your time, maintained your structure, honored your standards consistently, because the way you manage your life teaches people how to manage you. No structure invites distraction, no boundaries invite pressure, no discipline invites chaos. But when your mission is non-negotiable and your standards are clear, you become calm, and calm is power. You don't panic over slow replies, you don't spiral over minor shifts, you observe patterns, decide strategically, and move accordingly. That's not toxic, that's grounded strength. That's when love becomes a complement to your life instead of the center of it. When you stop trying to be chosen, you become choosable. When you stop overgiving, your presence feels rare. When you stop chasing validation, your approval gains weight. So build yourself, build your body until discipline shows in your posture. Build your mindset until your thoughts don't betray you. Build your career until your time becomes valuable. Build emotional control until your reactions are intentional, not impulsive. Make your life so structured that love has to fit into it, not replace it. Because if someone walks away and your identity collapses, that's not heartbreak, that's lack of foundation. Clock's ticking. Build a life so solid that losing someone doesn't mean losing yourself. Build standards so strong that walking away from low effort feels natural. Build a mindset so stable that attention becomes optional. not oxygen. The goal isn't to love less, it's to love from strength, not survival. And when you master that, you don't chase connection, you attract alignment. If this hit different, like the video and subscribe, that's the energy we're on.